Hey everybody, welcome back to the shop. It's been a chaotic week or two. I don't remember when I last posted, probably last week. I've been just doing a little bit of things here and there on this car. I actually did pull the motor out last week. That's the one that was in it. I changed the oil, ran it, pulled the oil filter. I noticed there was some metallic-y stuff in the oil when I changed the oil, so changed it, ran it, pulled the oil filter, checked for metal shavings, and it had a few, nothing crazy. I did notice it at hot idle, it was like 22 psi, cruising down the road was like 38. I wasn't comfortable with that, so anyways, it's sitting here. I did pull the pan. A couple of the bearings have some scuffing in them, but nothing major. Don't know if the oil pump was just going bad or what the deal was. So anyways, I had one sitting upstairs. I threw it in. It's just a stock bottom end 5.3 with a sloppy stage 2 cam. Nothing crazy, but it's snappy. Actually, with a draggy mounted on the roof, eighth mile, it was like 921. Just playing on a back road. So I was okay with that. It's definitely can be a lot faster. I can push it a little harder. Next handful of videos will be just kind of miscellaneous things throughout that period. And then we'll get to current time right now. Hey everybody, welcome back to the shop. Today, I don't know how long this video is going to be. I'm just going to kind of pick away at a few things. I did swing in and I got a new windshield. So that's kind of nice, but my wiper blades are shot. So I'm going to go ahead and replace those because I am going to work on my column. I'll show you. It's loose. It moves. The dimmer switch, all that stuff doesn't work very good. So I'm going to replace it. I did change the oil about an hour ago. I'm on my spill. Went to 2050 VR1, and I noticed that like hot idle, my oil pressure is like 24 psi, and running down the road it's like 48, 50, 55. But God, if you do like 10 pulls and then you idle it, it's 20 something psi. I'd like to see it a little more, but I think it'll be fine. But this is what my column does. Well, of course, yeah, there you go. But I think if I unlock the key, there. See that column has something loose in it. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop this all apart, get in here. I got a new switch mechanism that goes up in there. I'm gonna replace it, and I'm gonna work on seeing why my wipers don't work. All right, I got the wiper blades on, but last time I tried this, these didn't work, but I did fix some wiring under the dash. I don't remember what I fixed. I've seen some broken wires, but I haven't turned those on because those blades are so shot. I didn't want to scratch my window. So let's try this. All right, so that's low speed. There's the highest delay, or yeah, highest delay, I guess. Okay, now I'm gonna turn it up to full speed. Something ain't right there. Well, I'm gonna say, because I have to order that in, I'm just gonna rock them the way they are. Well, it doesn't matter anyways, because the part I need is this mechanism here. My dimmer switch is there and everything works fine. But some reason this whole mechanism's like plastic's broken. Turn signals still work. But the part I grabbed is for the turn signals. I didn't even think about all this pivoting mechanism. So I gotta look into that. Well, it went from changing oil and doing some inspections to finding a little more metal in the filter than I'd like to, that's the engine that was in it. Now we're putting this one in. I was in storage up there. Fun. Let's go. That was in it. That's now in it. Well, I got the motor that was possibly having a cam bearing go bad. I don't know yet. I'm playing it safe. So I put one that is a good known stock bottom end, but I did stab a cam in. Didn't look at cam bearings. They could be destroyed. I don't know. With brand new heads, head gaskets, ARP bolts. Everything's the same as that, but that one has studs. So I guess we'll see. I don't know. But sorry, I was rampaging, so I didn't video much. But now I gotta go do an on-call real quick job, and I'll be back on this thing hopefully tomorrow. Well, making a little bit of progress. Got the water pump on, accessory drive from ICT billet, Camaro pump with the ICT spacers. My radiator hose is on. I just gotta put the belt on. I gotta tighten motor mount bolts. Got the intake set on. Just gotta tighten all the bolts. Swap them up to the Motion Raceworks valve covers. Get those catch can lines ran. All my connectors plugged in. And man, what else? Fill it with water, fill it with oil. Prime the fuel system. Fire it up. Sounds quick and easy, but it'll probably take another hour or two, so I'll keep chugging away. He lives again. So all I'm going to do the next couple days, I don't know, I might upload this video tonight. We'll find out, but it's Monday, the week, 1 week till race week in Montana. I am going to go ahead and clean all the miscellaneous crap out of the car, like pull these shock boxes out, the under dash covers and everything, get them all out. Work on organizing my trunk space with the tools. That's a box of spare parts and oil and whatnot. Get that all organized in here. I do have this sitting in kind of where I want it. It's miscellaneous bolts, hardware, zip ties, hose clamps, all sorts of stuff, LS parts. Aluminum jack I'm borrowing, thanks to Dan. So got to figure out how I'm going to mount all this in the back of this and keep it organized and safe. I don't want to, like, if you get in a wreck down the road, I don't want to have all my shit land on my head. If I roll this or hit somebody or they hit me head on and everything shifts. So I want to figure out how to get that organized safely so I don't have to worry about that. Maybe back seat with a seat belt. I don't know, but that's what I'm going to work on. I need to get it off these blocks. I have one little bracket I got to weld underneath, so I'm going to do that too. And then I'm going to deep clean the cab. I'm going to wipe the whole dash off, clean that all up. I'm going to vacuum the floors really good and the seats. Get all the dirt and dust and wiring parts and whatever else off the floor and cleaned up so there's no debris just flying around in the cab when we're cruising with the windows down. All right, I got the inside for the most part vacuumed out. I did get a tab underneath welded. It's for my torque arm bracket. I just had to finish weld it because I was still testing my torque arm. But I will probably just blow this out, but it'll collect dust on the journey, so not a big deal. But I do want to go run this thing to town and pressure wash it, get it cleaned, because I might do some vice grip garage patina clear coat on it, possibly. Don't know yet. Kind of want to leave it dull, so I might. And then I need to pick up some cleaner for the dash, so we'll go ahead and drive this thing to town just to put some miles on it. Also, I'm going to take this tire in and go get a good new spare thrown on it. But first, I want to see where my oil level's at. Looks like Tish above the ad. Of course, it's been parked since 2 days ago in here. So we're good there. Guess we'll go ahead and take her for a drive. Drives pretty nice. Can get it up to 60 on the highway. Of course, I'm not going that fast now, but it runs nice and smooth, tracks down the road decent. So I think it should do just fine on the highway. Doesn't get hot, tranny doesn't get hot, so I think it'll be all right. Well, test drive went good, and I've just been putting some tools that's full of oil and miscellaneous junk, parts, brake clean, all sorts of stuff. This has some parts in it, tools. There's another jug of oil underneath. I've got to put my air compressor over there, spare tires in. Things about wore out, just don't look at it. But got a little more space for some more stuff, so I'm gonna make sure I got everything I need. All right, next thing on the list, gotta grab my Dodge, not this one, that one. Get the oil changed in it, so I can hook it up to my enclosed over there to haul the race car. All right, got it drained. Just gotta pull this tube off, get to my oil filter down there, get it changed, fill it up some T4. My crankcase breather block off plug's about to go, so found another one in my drawer. I'm gonna throw that on, nice and fresh. All right, air intake tube back on, oil filter back in. Put some Hot Shot Secret FR3 friction reducer in. Do this every oil change. I feel like it makes a difference. And then some T4 Rotella. All right, oil change all done. Fire her up. Gotta reset that light. But I'll go ahead and get this thing hooked to the trailer. Gotta find my hitch. Well, I'm not gonna worry about hooking up to the trailer tonight. And I'm pretty much done cleaning up the Camaro, except for I do want to run to the car wash and wash it. So I'll do that tomorrow, just put some more miles on it. Then I'll run through all the fluids again, just double check levels. I do need to crawl underneath and grease everything in the morning or tomorrow afternoon, so I'll get to that at some point. But that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you guys want to see more. Thanks.